What's up everybody, Brandon Johnson here again, and I'm coming to you today with another bluegrass flat picking lick, this time from Andy Falco. And Andy Falco, of course, the guitarist from the Infamous Stringdusters, one of my favorite bands. And I've seen them a bunch of times, and we've opened for them a few times as well. And one of my favorite memories of opening for the Dusters was at the Northwest String Summit, which was a festival that the Yonder Mountain String Band put on every year at Horning's Hideout in Oregon. It's one of the most unique locations that I've ever been to for a festival. And if you've been to Horning's Hideout, you know that the main stage is kind of in a bowl. And we were playing at the top of this big hill where the crowd kind of stands. And the Dusters were playing, and we could see them kind of down below finishing up their set. And afterwards, just this huge rush of humanity came at us as we kind of, went into our first song of our set. So it was really just a very exciting kind of musical moment. And one of my favorite memories from that weekend was seeing the Founding Fathers, which is Chris Pandolfi and Andy Falco. They have a kind of a duo that they do. And this particular set, they were playing all Norman Blake, which, me as a Norman Blake fan was like amazing. And watching Andy Falco kind of run through these Norman Blake tunes and runs was just really, really cool and very inspiring to me as a guitar player. And so I wanted to cover a lick of his today, a lick that's kind of inspired by him. So this particular lick is going to be using sort of the D major scale, and it's going to start all the way up on the 7th fret. And so like I mentioned, we're going to be playing this out of the key of D in sort of the D major scale position here. We're up the neck here on the 7th fret, and we're going to start here on a downstroke as a one-note pickup. So we're going to start this lick actually on the and. So the one-note pickup is going to be 7th fret B on a downstroke. And then we're going to move to the 8th fret B, 10th fret B, 7th fret high E now. And then we're going to jump to the 10th fret high E, and then 9th fret high E. This is kind of a common scale interval when you're playing out of the kind of the D major up the neck scale position. And then we're going to go to 7th fret high E, 10th fret B on an upstroke, and then 7th fret high E again. And then we're going to play 10th fret B, 8th fret B to 7th fret B. It's going to be on a pull-off. So we're actually going to do a pull-off here with our middle finger to our index finger. Okay, and then after that pull-off there, we're actually going to do a double downstroke here. So we're going to do a downstroke on that 8th fret to 7th fret B pull-off, and then another downstroke on the G 9th fret. And then we're going to resume our alternate picking there on that 7th fret B, 10th fret B, and then back to 9 on the G, and then 7 on the B string. Okay, and then looking at measure number 2 there, we have an upstroke on the 9th fret G. Remember, we're kind of anchoring here on the 7th fret B. And this whole first measure is almost kind of Jerry Garcia inspired in that it's very melodic, right? It's, Jerry was heavily influenced by the melodic jazz players of the 1940s, the bebop players. And then here we're going to get into kind of a Tony Rice style pentatonic descending run, starting on the 9th fret G string on an upstroke, 10th fret G on a downstroke, and then we're going to slide that down to 9. So you're left with kind of a... And then we're going to go to 7th fret G, and this is where we get into our major pentatonic shapes here. We're going to go to 9th fret D, 7th fret D, and then 7th fret G on a downstroke. And then here we're going to return to that 9th fret D to 7th fret D on a downstroke. And we're kind of descending. We're doing what's called scale folding here. And then we're going to kind of continue in that fashion. We're going to go down to the 9th fret A string on an upstroke, 7th fret D, and then 9th fret A again. And then what you'll see here is another kind of Tony Rice inspired run here, or series of notes, I should say. And we're going to play 8th fret A to 7th fret A on a pull-off. We're going to do that twice before we hit the root note on the low E string 10th fret. So it's kind of a... And you'll notice that if we were playing this in the G position, we'd be playing like a... something like that. But since we're in D here, we're playing... Those are all on downstrokes, and you can adjust the pick direction to your liking. This is not set in stone at all. All right, now let's play this lick all the way through to the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 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 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. So I hope you enjoyed this Andy Falco inspired lick, and you can really see how your playing can be influenced by many different styles and many different musicians. And if you enjoyed this lesson, go ahead and drop me a like. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you're interested in learning more about bluegrass guitar, head on over to my website, brandonjohnsonguitar.com, where I offer an all-access membership where you can get access to every lesson I've ever made. So if you're interested in that, head on over to the website and check it out. So that's all for today, and we'll see you next time.